You were created to stand apart. That's why you often feel misunderstood. You were never designed to blend in with the crowd. You were designed for a calling. When God marks a man for purpose, He also separates him for a process. This season is not rejection, it is refinement. Every friendship that fades, every door that closes, every quiet season that feels confusing, it's all part of preparation. Because before God uses a man publicly, He shapes him privately. And that shaping often happens in solitude, a place chosen men sometimes mistake for loneliness. Reason 1. Isolation is God's training ground. When God chooses a man, He often calls him into isolation, not to break him, but to build him. David wasn't discovered in a palace. He was refined in the fields while others were being celebrated. In silence, he fought lions and bears. That's where courage was formed. That's where faith was strengthened. God trains His chosen ones in hidden places because destiny is dangerous in unprepared hands. Before the spotlight comes solitude. Before the calling comes pressure. Luke 5:16 says, Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. Even the Son of God stepped away from the crowd to remain aligned with the Father. So if you feel unseen, alone, or misunderstood, this isn't rejection, it's refinement. God is not ignoring you in isolation. He is instructing you. Every delay, every silence, every closed door is part of your training. And when the time comes, what you built in private will speak louder than anything done in public. Reason 2. Separation protects you from distraction. When God sets you apart, He also begins removing things. People you thought would stay begin to disappear. Doors that once opened start to close. It feels like loss, but it's actually protection. Not everyone can handle the weight of your calling. Some people were assigned to your past, not your future. God loves you too much to allow the wrong influences to delay your growth. Jesus said in John 15:2, every branch that bears fruit, He prunes so it may bear more. Pruning hurts, but it's proof that growth is happening. God removes what distracts so He can reveal what develops. The chosen man learns that peace is better than popularity and purpose is greater than company. When you stop chasing who left, you finally make room for what's next. Reason 3. God hides you before He reveals you. Before God elevates a man, He often hides him. Not because he's unqualified, but because exposure too early can destroy what isn't ready. Joseph dreamed of leadership long before the palace, but before the robe came the pit and the prison. That hidden season wasn't punishment, it was preservation. Isaiah 49:2 says, He made me a polished arrow and hid me in His quiver. God hides His strongest servants until their character can carry their calling. In hiding, humility is built. Obedience is learned. Dependence on God becomes real. Your waiting season is not wasted, it is your weapon. Every delay is intentional. Every not yet is protection. And when God finally reveals you, those who overlooked you will see what He was preparing all along. Reason 4. Loneliness builds spiritual strength. Every chosen man walks through a season of silence. Calls stop coming, invitations fade, the crowd disappears. It feels like abandonment, but it's actually development. In the quiet, your faith stops depending on applause. Your confidence no longer needs validation. You stop chasing voices and start hearing God's. James 1:2-4 reminds us that trials produce endurance. Loneliness becomes the place where wisdom, strength, and focus are forged. And when you emerge from that season, you don't come out fragile, you come out anchored, unshaken by rejection, unmoved by praise. Because a man who learns to stand with God alone will never fall when the world walks away. Reason 5. Aloneness leads to alignment. God allows chosen men to walk alone so they can walk aligned. When no one else is left to lean on, You learn to lean fully on Him. In the quiet, motives are purified, desires are refined, vision becomes clear. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." That stillness isn't inactivity, it's intimacy. God removes noise so you can rediscover direction. True power doesn't come from the crowd. It comes from connection. And when your spirit aligns with God's will, you're no longer walking alone. You're walking led. Every chosen man must walk this road, not to prove strength, but to learn surrender. This isolation is not the end of your story. It's the chapter that shapes it. Don't fight the loneliness. Use it. Let it push you deeper into prayer. Let it shape the man you're becoming. Because one day, the same silence that formed you will become the strength that carries you. If this message spoke to your spirit, comment, "I'm still chosen."